I wonder when people decided that replacing a glowing screen at 3 a.m. with a sunrise at 5 a.m. was somehow better for their mental and physical health. Actually, after looking into it, they might be onto something. Welcome to the first episode of a series where we take normal human behavior and ask a simple question: why are we like this? Today, waking up late versus waking up early. And before anyone starts typing angry comments at 2:14 in the morning, yes, I know some people work nights, have different schedules, or are naturally more productive later in the day. This isn't about judging people, it's about investigating one of humanity's strangest habits: voluntarily fighting the sun. Let's start with the dream. Not your actual dream, the fantasy. The idea that tonight is finally the night. The night you'll stay up until 3 a.m. and somehow become a philosopher, entrepreneur, fitness expert, and documentary producer simultaneously. At 11 p.m., you're answering one email. At midnight, you're researching investment strategies. At 1 a.m., you're learning a new language. At 2 a.m., you're watching a video called The Rise and Fall of Ancient Door Handles. And somehow it feels important. The strange thing is that late at night, our brains become extremely confident. Not necessarily smarter, just confident. At 1 a.m., every idea sounds revolutionary. By 8 a.m., it sounds like it was written by a sleep-deprived raccoon. Now let's talk about morning people. The internet's favorite species. You know the type. They wake up at 4:30, journal, meditate, exercise, read, drink water, and somehow post about all of it before you found your last sock. The productivity world has convinced us that waking up early automatically turns people into superheroes. It doesn't. If you wake up at 5 a.m. and spend 2 hours scrolling videos, congratulations, you've simply become tired earlier. The magic isn't the time, it's what the time allows. Here's where things get interesting. For most of human history, the sunrise wasn't a motivational quote. It was the start button for the day. Our bodies evolved with predictable cycles of light and darkness. Morning light helped signal wakefulness. It influenced alertness, energy, and the timing of our sleep. Meanwhile, blasting your eyes with bright screens at 2 a.m. is basically sending your brain a message that says, "Good evening. Also, it's noon. We're also in a casino, and don't sleep." Your brain then responds appropriately. I have absolutely no idea what's happening. The biggest advantage of waking up early isn't discipline, it's opportunity. Or maybe more accurately, the absence of interruption. At sunrise, there are fewer notifications, fewer messages, fewer distractions, fewer opportunities for someone to send you a link that somehow leads to a 40-minute video about abandoned shopping malls. Morning creates space, and space creates focus. The reason so many successful people enjoy early mornings isn't because they're morally superior. It's because uninterrupted time is incredibly valuable. Turns out concentration works better when nobody is asking if you've seen the latest meme. Now here's the part nobody likes. Waking up early only works if you also go to bed earlier. I know. Terrible news. The productivity industry would like you to believe that sleeping 4 hours a night is a personality trait. It's not. It's sleep deprivation. The goal isn't to wake up earlier. The goal is to get enough sleep while taking advantage of the morning. A sunrise isn't magical if you're experiencing it through exhaustion. So who wins, the night owl or the early bird? Honestly, the early bird has a surprisingly strong case. Not because waking up early makes you better, not because successful people do it, and not because motivational influencers won't stop talking about it, but because our minds and bodies seem to work remarkably well when we cooperate with the giant glowing star that's literally shaped our evolution. A shocking discovery, I know. The sun may have been right all along. And if tomorrow morning you wake up a little earlier than usual, step outside and watch the sunrise, at the very least you'll be doing something more memorable than watching videos about ancient door handles at 2 a.m. Humans are weird. We'll investigate another example next time.